Beef. And no, I'm not talking about Arby's roast beef. I'm talking about the acronym that I'm going to use to properly explain how to shoot a jump shot for basketball. So it'll look something. So when you're done, your jump shot will look something like Klay Thompson's or Steph Curry, who plays tonight in the finals. Go Warriors. And it won't look like Lonzo Ball's from the Lakers. The nice thing about learning how to shoot a jump shot is that all you need is a ball and something to shoot it in, a bin or trash can, or obviously a basketball hoop. So BEEF stands for B, balance, E, eyes, another E, elbow, and F, follow through. So for B, balance, you're going to want to start with your feet about shoulder width apart or a little bit inside, whatever you're comfortable with. And you want to have your dominant foot an inch or two in front of your non-dominant foot. So for me, it's my right foot because I'm a right-hander. And for lefties, it'll be your left foot in front of your right foot. You want to keep that steady balance so you have a stable base when you're rising up to shoot a jump shot, whether you are coming off a screen, movement shooting, or your standstill, catch and shoot. It is very important that you keep that balance, that stable base with your feet about shoulder width apart so you do not get knocked off your spot and cause the ball to go left or right and miss. E, eyes. You always want to keep your eyes on your target, no matter where you are at on the floor if you are getting ready to shoot. So obviously that is at the basketball hoop. And for me, I like to focus on the front of the rim, and it can be, for others, it can be the net, the back of the rim, but it's got to be the same thing every time. You want to focus on that target every time, whether you're coming off the screen, catching and shooting, dribbling. You just got to focus on that target, or, you don't stand a chance if you're not looking at the hoop. So it is just imperative that you're looking at your target when you are getting ready to shoot. And when you do release the ball, you keep your eye on the target. You do not watch the ball. Don't be a ball watcher or look at other things going on in the game. The second E is elbow. This is so important as a shooter. It is something that I've worked on since I was 3, 4, since I first started picking up a basketball and shooting it. You have to have your elbow perpendicular to the ground and in alignment with your dominant foot, like I said earlier. So it would be my right foot, and it will be in alignment with my right elbow, so that you're going straight up and straight at the basket. Because if you get it going left or right, then the ball's going left or right, and it's a hard problem to fix. You have to change your shooting form, and you don't want to do that. So when you're first shooting a basketball, you always want to keep your elbow perpendicular to the ground, aimed at the basket. So the ball is not spinning sideways or going sideways. It's just very important, and it's something that I've always worked on so hard. And then follow through, also very important. Follow through will look something like this. It'll look something like this. So you got your balance, your eyes at the target, and your elbow. So your follow through, you put your guide hand on the ball. You just use it to guide the ball up. You're not using this hand for much other than to guide the ball. So then your follow through should look something like this. Reach in the cookie jar. That's what it should look like. Reach for those cookies that your mom said that you can't have. And what that does is it gets the proper backspin on the ball. And backspin is very important because when the ball hits the rim or something, backspin will cause it to have soft touch and be able to go in. If it's a little bit to the left or right or long, it can hit the rim and bounce in. That's what backspin will do. And if you can't have side spin like this or like this, like if you know who Joe Kim Noah is, you can't shoot like this because then the ball's going crazy and you don't really stand a chance at that point. So that's the follow through in the cookie jar. Very important. So there you have it. That's beef, balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. Now you know how to shoot a jump shot. So go practice that, try that out, go stroke some jumpers. And if you want to see it done in real time, you can tune into the game tonight, like I said, and watch Klay Thompson or Steph Curry. Or you can come to a Trine basketball game and watch myself do it. just like that, because that's what I like to do as a jump shooter. Thank you.